Now, for more, we are joined by our correspondent, Mikhail Bardavid in Kilis, near the Turkish border. Thanks for joining us. The influx of refugees must have put a lot of strain and pressure on the aid forces and affected the lives of the local people on the border. How's it going now?
Yes, definitely. The town of Kilis has already been affected by the crisis in Syria. We've talked to several local residents here. They have some mixed reactions. Some of them are saying that, of course, first of all, they have a security threat because there have been incidents, fatal incidents, where rockets were fired into the city of Kilis before, so they're concerned in that sense. There have been some economic effects as well. Rents are soaring. Their businesses are losing money as Syrians are opening their own shops and shopping from each other. But again, there are many of them who we spoke to, and they're saying they're very supportive of Turkish authorities who they want them to open these borders because they feel that the Syrians are their brothers. Let's take a closer look now as how Turkey has been affected by this crisis. One of the countries most affected by the Syrian war is Turkey. It's taken in more than 2.5 million refugees. Now, with the addition of Russian airstrikes to the Syrian government offensive, the exodus has increased. Tens of thousands of Syrian refugees, having fled Aleppo, are still waiting across the border in desperate winter conditions. The ongoing bombardment has put tension on already strained Turkish-Russian relations, which took a hit after Turkey shot down a Russian warplane in November. The two countries are playing the blame game. The Russian military has accused Turkey of making intensive preparations for an invasion of Syria with ground forces, an allegation the Turkish president rejected and labeled as laughable.
I laugh at the Russian approach to this issue. Russia must be held accountable for the people it has killed within Syria's borders. By cooperating with the regime, the number of people they have killed has reached 400,000.
Though Erdogan dismissed accusations it's preparing to send ground troops into Syria, the Syrian foreign minister reacted with a harsh warning.
The continued defeat of their agents has made them give up. So instead, Turkey plans to take over the fight by themselves. Here is my warning. Any troops that invade Syrian territory will end up going home in wooden coffins.
There are no outward signs Turkey will be launching a ground operation into Syria in the near future, and so far the Turkish government denies any such plan. In the meantime, the focus is on the humanitarian crisis as tens of thousands of refugees flee the civil war in Syria.
And Mikhail, we know that German Chancellor Angela Merkel is about to have talks with President Recep Erdogan in Ankara. Do you think the meeting can produce any kind of resolution for this ongoing refugee crisis?
Well, that's not clear at the moment. Yes, she's already met with Turkish Prime Minister Ahmet Davutoğlu. We're expecting some of the notes of these discussions to be announced soon. She's also expected to meet with Erdogan, but it's not clear whether or not it will have any impact on the current condition, on the current stand the Turkish government has had. So far, they've refused to open the gates. They're saying that because they are taking care of the refugees on the other side of the border, they're expanding camps. They've announced this. They're providing them with aid, with food, with blankets. They're saying that this is already enough right now, so they don't need to open the border. So whether or not Merkel's meetings will have an impact is going to be important to see in the upcoming days.
All right, thank you so much, Mikhail, for your reporting. Mikhail Bardavid in Kilis, near the Turkish border.